Hello guys, my name is Robert Albin and this is my History 1302 critical movie analysis over Black Hawk Down. My academic sources are Black Hawk Down by Mark Bowden and My Life by Bill Clinton. The reason for choosing this movie is for my love of East Africa and its people. Here is a picture of me at the Nile River after being commandeered by some Ugandan military officials. My movie, Black Hawk Down, is a film about an event that took place in 1993 when U.S. officials were sent to Somalia to destabilize the government and provide humanitarian relief. Early in the 1990s, Somalia had entered a famine as well as a civil war. Combined, it left over 300,000 civilians dead. By 1993, most peacekeepers had withdrawn from the area due to instability in the region. This is when Operation Gothic Serpent was launched to capture Aidid's generals. Mohammed Farah Aidid was the self-proclaimed president of the country after he overthrew the government with a coup. Special forces were sent to capture two of his generals during the light of day. The operation was only intended to last an hour, but quickly turned into a 17-hour affair. During the operation, two Black Hawks were shot down under heavy gunfire. The operation left 18 Americans dead and 73 wounded. It is estimated that over 1,500 Somalians were left dead in the street. The movie focused on the operation itself and did not mention much about the reason for being there. After watching my movie and reading my books, I have come to the realization that something was left out. The success of our efforts in Somalia were left out. Many people think of this photo when they are asked about Mogadishu. The photo shows one of the helicopter pilot's body being dragged through the city. But this photo is not the whole story. It's just a part of it. People fail to recognize that we brought relief to a country that was in the midst of a famine as well as a war. It was estimated that we saved over 100,000 lives in our effort. That means that for every U.S. soldier that died in Mogadishu, 5,556 Somalians were saved. Our operation overall was a success, but most said it was a failure. We succeeded in providing relief, but our foreign policy failed us. Our operation quickly became very muddled. We were not sure if it was a humanitarian effort to save the starving or a military effort to overthrow the government. We seemed at the time to focus our efforts on overthrowing the dictator, but at the same time we thought we were there to keep the peace. After asking for more equipment to carry out efforts, Clinton's administration denied it. This decision made complete sense if it was based on the rationale that the effort was a humanitarian effort. If it was, why was the military there in the first place? If we knew of their hostility, we should have equipped our men properly. It is very important to make our intentions clear while becoming involved in overseas conflicts, because very quickly the agenda can change, and consequences can occur. The other failure of our policy was how quickly we withdrew from the area. After the operation, it only took a couple of days to decide to withdraw all of our troops by the next year. After facing a few casualties, we abandoned a mission that was proving to be successful. We seemed to change our policy completely. Overnight, we had no will to help the thousands of people that were affected by war and famine. I think both of these failures can help us a considerable amount when considering our role in the Middle East today. From this movie, I have realized the importance of perseverance, and I have learned that sometimes even failures are successes in the big picture. Now we can learn from our mistakes and consider them while making decisions in the future. Bill Clinton once said, "The lessons of Somalia were not lost on the military planners who plotted our course in Bosnia, Afghanistan, and other troubled spots of the post-Cold War world, where America was often asked to step in to stop hideous violence and too often expected to do it without the loss of lives to ourselves, our adversaries, and innocent bystanders."